Hello and welcome back to another game of Twilight Struggle. Man, we've been on a cold streak lately. I haven't particularly enjoyed a lot of Twilight Struggle lately either. It's just been, I don't know, frustrating luck, just kind of lost focus, in not totally unfocused or doing other things, but haven't played nearly as many games as I have earlier, and so I've dropped about 150 points in the last month and a half. Hoping for some good stuff today, though. This is an ITSL match against Nathan Wagner, who we've played before. I think we're probably 1-0. I think we beat him 1-1. Okay, so we played him twice. And this is a decent hand. Okay, regardless of all those comments I just gave you, we're going to try to play really well today. We are 10-2 in the ITSL. Our losing has been mostly in the RTSL and in friendly lobby games, so we want to keep the streak alive, keep things going well. In we have independent reds. We want to keep going well in the ITSL. Sorry, my brain's a little bit frazzled today, so you'll have to bear with me. Duck and Cover's a good card to have. We can maybe get to Malaysia with it, although our cooing has also been atrocious lately. Yeah, lots of things to complain about, but I want to do less complaining because I enjoy the game less when I'm just whining all the time, and I'm sure you enjoy listening less or don't enjoy listening when I whine all the time. So life is good. This is a game. Let's have fun. Probably going to go with a captured Nazi headline, though I guess I could also go Europe here. No Europe attack card, so if he goes 4-4-2, I might just drop Europe. He's going to go 4-4-2. No, he's not. Okay, but still, yeah, this makes me feel more confident in dropping Europe, because it's easier for him to fill France with one already in there. So, I mean, feel free to defector me here, man. I don't really mind that. Okay, well, 2 scorings out of the way. Middle East and Europe. And we're going to take a big crack at Iran here. Okay, that's good. That is what we were hoping for. Okay, so if he coups here, we'll coup back. If he doesn't coup here, I'll probably just capture Nazi. Although, if he goes to Malaysia, I might duck and cover coup Malaysia. Containment will be our AR6 play. Independent reds, we definitely want to play before he plays Romanian or Warsaw. Okay, so special relationship. All right, I'm definitely okay with doing captured Nazis now, because at least it's been scored, so let's get those points. And mark off special relationship. Okay, yeah, no access to Southeast Asia. I don't need to lower DEFCON, but with duck and cover in hand. That could also be my my hold card, which would require me to either play China or use UN for an op. It's probably just better to, well, it's late. Better to hold UN rather than duck and cover is what I was going to say. That's a nice big coup. And now well, I don't want him to coup back. I think we just coup with this. Then, yeah. We can space independent reds. Play Comic-Con and Containment last, so let's do this. Okay, we knocked him out of there. Interesting that he's... I mean, he got his Millop, I guess. A Millop. If he has IP War, he'll get another one. He's going to have to put another one in Italy also, otherwise SocGovs could take 2 out and put us in prime position to take Italy. But Marshall and Defectors are still around, CIA, all these cards could thwart that plan. EEU could also thwart that plan, so... Oh, wow, so we have all the scoring cards. That's nice, I guess. Less concern. We're going to be even here. Unless he has IP War. Not sure how I feel about moving quickly up on the space track as the USSR. That's not really a good thing, generally. So we definitely want to fill Iran here. Probably put 2 in South Korea also. It's going to be our next move. Containment. Containment. I'll see. I hesitate to go to Pakistan with IP War unseen, but access is what we're going to need. Hey, Nasser gives us access. That's a great card to have with DEFCON at 2 also. He can't coup it or do anything else about it. I still like this, though. That was our plan all along. Containment. Okay, so if he decides to event CIA and coup us out of Egypt, just happens to. This is a lot of ifs. Oh, there's CIA. Never mind. I was going to say it's important to take Libya soon, but I don't think it's that important. All right, containment's definitely our play here. Probably... Is putting one in Italy better or putting one here? If we go to Italy, Truman doesn't take us out, and we still have access to France. And SocGovs gets us that much closer to taking Italy. And EEU doesn't hurt us as much. I think I actually like putting one in here. Other than that, maybe it's a little early, of course, but preparing for a domination in the Middle East by going to Syria. Yeah. Could take South Korea here instead of poking Italy. I think this just gives him a lot to worry about. Now he has to take France and overprotect Italy. And he can't use... Truman doesn't help him right now, so I think that's fine. Glad to get containment out of the deck. I think my cat is knocking things over again. Forgot to close the bedroom door. Give me just a second. Vietnam revolts. Okay, well... We have defectors. Oh, man, this is good. This is a good hand. It's a very good hand. We have Purge, Blockade, and defectors, and US-Japan. So we could definitely do some interesting stuff in Europe here. We also have a 5-year plan to hold for a future. Of course, all the scoring cards are out. I think I Purge is the Now on the flip side, I could headline decall and take Thailand, but that gives him a crack at either Iran or Egypt, and I don't like that. Even though it's not great odds, I like the prospect of making my own coup in South Africa. He also has to fix up France, so this is the way to go here. I already marked it off. I was ahead of myself there, but I think this is the obvious play, especially with defectors in our hand. He probably has an iffy hand. Oh, that's why I think I'm supposed to be red. Nuclear test ban. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's correct, and that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so that means that Marshall and NATO are still around. If he has D-stall and one of those 4-op cards, he could discard Marshall or NATO to blockade and space D-stall. I think we're going to coup here with probably defectors, because we want to space NORAD. Oh man, that's okay. Participate in that. He gets 2 points. We get purge. Okay, so IP War is the only neutral card left. We're going to give him another point here. Take that coup and miss. Okay, so now let's see if he wants to take France here. If he doesn't, then decall is going to be our obvious play. Or if he does, then we'll just go to decall. If he doesn't, then we will take France with probably U.S. Japan. I think that's okay. Him playing headlining Olympic Games there makes me think he doesn't have Marshall. Okay. In that case, yes, I will just take France. I think that's fine. Also gives us access to Algeria, though decall will do that as well. Got to definitely play this by the end. I mean, we're going to play all these except for 5-year plan. We already know, and we're going to space that. So we don't have a whole lot of ops left, just Fidel. NORAD going to space, obviously. One of the Fidel ops has got to be to protect France a little bit. Yeah, put him in pretty iffy bind here. I mean, if we really think he doesn't have Marshall, I mean, playing blockade doesn't have to wait. We could do that sooner rather than later, but I do want to do decall first so I can get Angola. I mean, I guess I could play the China card and keep 5-year plan and something else. Okay, Warsaw's good. It's 2 ops for him. Sure. I was going to say, we could go for Europe control here, depending on how blockade goes. Yeah, that makes sense, but we want to do this first. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll happily use the China card to flip Thailand if he lets us. I think that's unlikely, but he doesn't have a lot of ops, so we'll see what happens. We also haven't seen de Gaulle or Suez, so France might not be a huge priority here. Could have also gone to Burma there, though I have access through this. Okay, let's go ahead and event blockade. No reason to wait on it. Yeah, I think Fidel won France just to be safe, and one to Zaire makes sense. Though we could space NORAD first, I suppose. I mean, if we get West Germany here, that would be different, but even if he loses it, he's going to put an op back in, and Truman's unseen. We can't put 4 ops in there, and if he has 1, oh, have all the. Okay. East European, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do anything about that, but we will space NORAD here. Don't mind failing this, but succeeding is also fine. Just because we don't get too far ahead with grain sales, VOA. I lost a game recently to Brad, actually in the RTSL, because I couldn't space grain sales, and he terrorized me, and I didn't have the China card, so it was kind of a gross situation. Okay, can we get another point or 2? Unlikely. Only on a 6. Only on a 6. And we got a 6. Wow. Okay, like I said, our luck is swinging. All right, so we definitely want to do this, and we definitely want to do this. I think that's what we got to do here. Okay. Well, again, having no chance of being promoted in the RTSL, the last 2 games, I had no chance. I lost both of them. Okay, he's going to get his mill ops here. And he got a 6 also, so I would much rather do well in the ITSL. Okay, well, we got D-stall. That's good. All right. All right. Okay, he got Truman. He got Marshall, and he got NATO, so he did get 4 ops. Could have also gotten Purge, which would hurt us, but this is not. We have a whole bunch of 3s in this hand. Let's see. Oh, Sockgovs. Was that? That was also available, right? So he has Sockgovs? Yeah, because he didn't discard. He couldn't discard a blockade. All right, so Suez, De Gaulle, Korean War, D-stall. So Sockgovs is in his hand along with Truman, Marshall, and NATO. And we get EEU, Formosan, and Olympic to go with it. Okay. So I think Suez is a fine headline. Well, it's not going to get maximized, though I don't think anything here is. Korean War, we definitely don't want to event that before taking Korea. Oh, I got some good ones. It's true, but we already have France. I think we're just going to go with Suez. I mean, I can't risk that he redrew defectors and stops our D-stall. Marshall's annoying, though. He might be able to stop permanently stop our Europe Dom if he plays that, which is likely. Or it's a possibility anyway. Okay, him going to Algeria makes that a good coup target for us. And with us playing Suez here, if he doesn't defector us, knocks him out of France, and he doesn't have access back to Algeria if we knock him out and don't take it. So that's another pro of this situation. We also want to get South Korea quickly. He knows we have Korean War. He could try to take it. It would be 5 or 6 for us. I don't think he's going to do that, though. I think Marshall, yeah, of the cards we know, Truman, Marshall, NATO. Marshall's it makes the most sense. Okay, but since he has NATO, he's not going to vent it, which means special relationship is going to be fine going forward. But yeah, this basically nullifies any chance that we'll have a domination in Europe moving forward. Although Sakgovs could change some of that. We'll see. Yeah, makes sense. I would put another in Italy. Definitely put one in Italy. Okay. There we go. So he has all this influence spread around, but he only has one country. So, all right, let's go ahead with, I think, a de Gaulle coup of Algeria, because knocking him out of there is good. We just need a 3. Let's go for a 3. We got a 4. Okay. Perfect. And he isn't over here. There's really no rush on D-stall, honestly, right now, because he has no way of getting in here. Now, we do want to get there before and get spread out a little bit before the mid-war sets in. However, we want to get South Korea. We want to take Algeria. There's a lot of things we want to do. Get to Pakistan. Get into Pakistan, take Libya. So we'll see what we have the opportunity to do here. NATO's his big card. Sakgovs. There's NATO. Okay. Yeah, he might have Europe. That's fine. We're not going to fight him on Dom over there, but we will take South Korea. Stop his Dom over there. Definitely cannot even hold D-stall because we want to hold 5-year plan for Asia or Southeast Asia. I guess it's not. No, either space 5-year plan or we event it. Either way, we can't hold D-stall. So, eventing independent Reds. That's I don't really understand that move. I guess with Truman, he's just gonna even the score there. Okay, all right, that's 1 point for 3 ops, or 2 turns basically. Independent Reds and then Truman. So that's, to me, not very significant. I was going to wait for D-stall until after he played his 4 ops, because realigning us, you don't want to give him a whole lot of shots at doing that. But he played both of them, so we'll go ahead and take our... definitely out of there, probably out of East Germany. I think that's okay. Okay, let's be greedy here, I think, because he has Truman, which he wants to play now, and Sakgovs, 3 cards we don't know about. But I don't think he's gonna. He would take Mexico before he realigned, I think, is what I'm trying to say here. And let's let him play Truman before we play EEU, which is a redraw. We also need to get to Libya here, so let's not forget about that. Pakistan also important. Even 1 in Libya is okay, I think. weighing the realign, are we? Taking Mexico? He might realign this before he takes it, actually. But again, he played both the 4-ops that we knew he had, so not sure what he'll decide is most important here. Okay, scoring Middle East. That's good for us. All right, since he's not realigning yet, let's go ahead. One there, so we can get back in. Probably playing faster than I need to play here, but gotta do what you gotta do. Pakistan does give us domination, though he could take India. And I do want to spread out in South America a bit more. Okay, that's a space card. Okay, no need for us to space here. I mean, I guess he's got to do something about that. IP war would be annoying here, but we could still flip Pakistan. I don't want to space that with a bunch of bad cards coming. And EEU. Let's see if he plays Truman here. He doesn't know we have EEU, as I said, so Truman kind of makes sense. He does have that, so he was waiting for us, and okay. Once again, we get lucky. Hold 5-year plan. There's not a lot that we need to worry about for 5-year plan, to be honest here, but I'm still okay with this. Middle East scored, maybe taking Libya, not so important at the moment. Let's get presence here. Here. Maybe here for puppets. I think I'm okay with that. And Truman for him and one other card. Probably wants to put at least one in Asia. A venting NORAD. Wow, that's something you don't see very often. How I learned in this case makes sense. So he doesn't get any NORAD points. We got a lot of great cards here, including Brush War to get our mill ops. Probably in Thailand. Man, I feel bad for my friend. Yeah. How I learned is okay here. We also can just take India right away with IP war out. I shouldn't be too worried right now about NORAD. He could break South Korea, and that's about it. But still, like to. I mean, I don't even have a coup target here, so this is fine. It's just South America, South Africa, and I don't need to coup that. Waste my turn doing that. We can get our mill ops a different way. Yeah, depending on how this turn goes, I might like 5-year plan John Paul or something, because there's not a lot to worry about on this board. I am not. There's no reason for me to panic here. And I think the less we space right now, the better. So giving up John Paul is okay. If we 5-year plan it, that makes sense. I mean, you could also save it for OAS or something like that, but Italy could normally be a good brush war target, but it wouldn't change domination, and that's never going to happen. It would only really be a 2-point swing, and with blockade out of the deck permanently, it's unlikely that we'll get West Germany. Not to mention he's still holding Truman, so doing anything crazy and weird in Europe just doesn't make sense, is what I'm trying to tell you. Thinking long and hard about this headline, which, I mean, makes sense, but I've had a lot of good luck this game so far, which has balanced out the awful luck that I've had in the last 5 or 6 games. But the game's not over yet. Things can turn in a hurry, especially in favor of the USA entering the mid-war. VOA would be massive for him. Could take me out of South America, out of, not quite out of South America, but out of most of South America, out of Central, or out of Africa. We need to spread, spread, spread. I think taking India might come first. Okay, that's points for him. No need for us to coup. So let's, what's most important here? Don't think we need to use that right away. Let's go ahead and use shuttle first. Take India. U2, I used U2, not shuttle. Put this over here, say we're going to use those for the end. I don't think we need to event South African here. In fact, if we don't go to any non-battlegrounds, he would have to use a war to get Milops or ABM or something. Missile envy. Gotta keep. I'm not good at staying aware and awake about missile envy. I need to play flower power soon because if he missiles shuttle, that's no biggie. And the reason I'm saying that is because he played duck and cover, so there's no risk of him drawing duck and cover to end the game. I think Olympics also out, so there's not a lot of... Yeah, missile envy is very cheap and easy for him right now, so he might even play it now if he has it, so if he doesn't play it, he's probably not going to play it this turn, but I still want to get rid of flower power sooner, protect myself against VOA. Maybe I also hold South African for that very reason. If he does decide to VOA us, South African could repair some things. That's 2 points or 1 point? Is he? No, 2 points. He's not poking us. Okay. That makes... that's annoying. Just because I was going to brush war there, and probably still should, but not yet. We will not do that yet. Okay, so we want to do this, this, this. Let's say that. Okay. Yes, we don't want to give him Milops. Yeah, I'll probably just end up brush warring Thailand anyway. I need a 5 or 6. And stopped Asia Dom, but we still get 2 points from it. I think we event this. Need to put one more here, probably one more here, to completely protect this region from VOA. It's a good card for him. But yeah, like I said, it's getting ugly. Okay, let's do that. Shuttle diplomacy may not even come back in this game, given the fact that we have just about 3 control. Well, 1 control with 2 that could change at any moment. Shuttle. I mean, brush war for ops could also be a thing here. Put 3 ops into South Africa. If he flips Angola, then we just event South African. That makes sense. Yeah, but this is okay. So given the state of this board, yeah, we cannot risk spacing cards that we are able to play. We also have no reason to hold a 5-year plan, so. OPEC is out, Middle East is scored. Don't have to rush on Saudi. Still holding Truman, right? He didn't play that. There's another war for us. Okay, well now we can't. Oh, he played Camp David. That makes sense. Okay. Well, let's protect this. Still don't want to give him mill ops. What else is important here? I mean, I guess since we're going to play the Pope in a second, let's just go ahead and do that preemptively. Uh-oh, what's that mean? Now he has VOA? Why not? Why not what? Why not South African unrest for ops? Yeah, why not brush war for ops? That's gonna be the next one. Oh, spacing decall. I thought he was gonna give it to us. Why not? Let's just give decall. Okay. I don't see. Let's just flip allow. Man, but if I flip allow with brush war, because if I flipped allow, I'd want to do it with another card and then use it on Thailand. I mean, let's just use it on Thailand anyway. It's not great odds. It's 5 or 6, but I don't see any other great things to do with it. And we got a 6. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. 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 Yeah, there's nothing you can say. That's just awful for him. So awful. Hmm. I don't know that I need to be too worried about NORAD here. It's just going to be South Korea, and I can use one of the ops in 5-year plan to protect it. Oof. Okay, we knew about that. okay. Maybe he has Europe, I don't know. Alright, so we were going to do this, overprotect Zaire. VOA is still a problem here. 5-year plan and John Paul. Okay. Well, we don't have Dom in Africa. It's still worth 3 points for us currently. Don't have Dom in Central either. But judging how he's played this, I don't think he's getting Mill-Ops. And I think we're going to be okay getting Mill-Ops. Giving him coup targets turn 5 is just okay. It's just unreasonable to think that that's... Okay. I think we quag him here. I think we quag him. If he misses, then we can purge him. Actually, no, with Brush War, sorry, with Missile Envy around, maybe we purge him first. Maybe we do that. This is another great hand for us, by the way. Oh my gosh. This poor guy. Oh, where is Defectors? All the blue 2-ops still around. Yikes. But if I quag him now, then he doesn't get to use NORAD, so... No, I think I still have to do this first, just because of Missile Envy. If he Missile Envies us, we'll just give him Cuban. Okay. Okay. Yeah, guess we throw that at the trap and we get out in 1. Our luck is just crazy here, folks. Alright, now he gets to coup and use NORAD, and then we can Quagmire him. Yeah. Poor Nathan. Now, he's definitely getting his Mill-Ops here, so... Oh, J is free. Do not coup. There's nothing to coup. To coup, ka-choo. It's good enough. Good enough. We can't get Mill-Ops of our own right now. But maybe if he coups Botswana. Now, the issue here is what to do with Kennedy, because I don't want him to drop South America, don't want him to drop Africa, but I also don't want to space it before seeing green sales and VOA. So if we see green sales and VOA here, I would feel less concerned about what to do with Kennedy. But if we don't, could be some problems. Oh yes, I forgot he's also purged. Quagmire means he can only give 3 and 4 ops. Let's realign first. It might take us 3. It usually does take us a lot, but I don't know. This game's a bit different. Took us 1. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's so brutal. This poor guy. This poor guy. Oh my gosh. +1 and then -2, and to get him out in both rolls. 100%. This is insane. I need to soak this up. I need to, because this doesn't happen very often with realigns, with this luck. Lately, especially, it's ridiculous. This game, absolutely ridiculous. Oh. Well, that's good for him anyway. Puppet governments, but we will just already put the last one somewhere over here. 1, 2, 3 is fine. That's kind of nasty. Let's see if he has a scoring card here. Depending on what he does here, might inform us on whether or not we can play Ask Not. If he jams us here, it seems likely he has South American scoring. Because if we had it, we would have definitely played it already. Nope, don't think he has it. Okay, let's you know what? Let's just do this first because we know we want to do it. Brezhnev. All right. Okay, getting that back in the deck anyway. Oh, this is a coup target for us. Yeah, you know what? Let's Portuguese Empire crumbles. I think I'm okay with using Ask Not to coup. Get our mill ops. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we have Southeast, South America, Africa, and Europe left. Oh man, maybe nah, let's hold Ask Not. I don't want to. It's not worth risking it. That was nice. Not even, he can't even coup back now. Yeah, I don't want to risk it with Ask Not, but I guess he doesn't have a scoring card, so perhaps I should have. All right, now VOA, Colonials. There's a lot of bad stuff to come. There's only 6 red cards left in the deck, if my calculations are correct here. Wheelbarrow, Comic-Con, Willy Brandt, Cambridge 5, Libtheo, and Fidel. Whereas there's about 12, 13, 14 blue, and just about the same of neutral cards. We just need Africa and South America. Okay. I should have played Kennedy there, but that's fine. Oh man, well this is exactly why we didn't space anything, so... We have We Will Bury You, and Missile Envy. We also have Cambridge 5, which is probably better. And again, maybe not. If he has ABM, NTB, the other two cards. I think I still like Cambridge better. I think. But we have, yeah, a whole bunch of bad cards here. However, we will make do. Probably hold voice through. Yep, defectors, that's fine. Right. Sadat was evented, so was Camp David, so it's a decent coup target. This is a good coup target. Man, ABM or nuclear test ban. I think I'm going to do this. Now the problem with this, oh man, this he could realign us out of France here. But I guess he didn't. Oh boy. Guess we coup here. Egypt more important or Mexico? I think we're just gonna go Egypt. Actually, no. We're not gonna coup because we want to be able to coup back. Let's go ahead and take control in Africa and Middle East. It's even realigns here, not really worth it to him, not to mention it's scored already. Yeah, I might not have couped if I was him. I think he might have missile envy, sorry, not missile envy, arms race. So let's take a big coup. Alright, missile envy out. ABM out. We will bury you out. Cambridge 5 and defectors. Cambridge 5 defectors. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Got space grain sales and fail. Okay, that means that's good in the sense that we can now space VOA next turn without repercussions. Yeah, not with this hand. I don't want him to pick VOA. No, I have to fill that because I don't want to coup this and take both. Let's do 1, 2. Wait. Southeast Asia is still around. That's. I really don't want to play Kennedy here. That's the problem. I think I have to do this. I don't play any of these cards, but I think I'm okay. Give a little bit on Usuri here. Okay, so that was his China stealing card. Interesting that he went with that one. Let's go ahead and... Let's go here, because we can still poke or flip with Usuri or something. Man, it's just as unfortunate. I don't think he has South America. Which means it's only going to come out once. And who knows where OAS is. Could stop our Dom. 6, 7. So we'll play Usuri here, I think. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Wow. That's fortunate. That's fortunate. Yeah, for all the luck I've had, and there's been quite a bit. Okay, that's interesting. There has been quite a bit of luck. My scorings are not coming out when I need them to. Okay, arms race. Let's get rid of some of these cards here. Arms race. Summit. Nixon. I'm very far behind. Nuclear subs. Ask not. So voice in my hand. Ask not in my hand. Africa. Good. Okay. Finally got one. I'm just going to take Pakistan and India back here, I think. Interesting. Okay, well. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do that. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. Okay. 3 scoring cards. At least we get the 1. That's important. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Ask Not Voice, Comic-Con, Libtheo, Nuclear Test Ban. He has Salt. 3 scoring cards. Southeast, South America, and Europe. There was a reshuffle. Special relationship. All of our cards are known by him. He has Willie. I think he has UN. I know he has Junta. Latin American Salt, Kitchen, Panama. Yes. So I think we're missing a couple cards, but he's probably gonna headline Junta here. I think our headline is gonna be a scoring card. There's nothing he could do to flip Dom here, so let's just drop Europe. I mean, I guess he could flip this, though. Maybe we drop Southeast first. Yeah, so we drew all 3 scoring cards. Again, not complaining about luck, just acknowledging that he doesn't have any that we know of. He does have a few one-ops in addition to Junta. Kitchen, Panama, UN, one-ops. He has Willie, Latin, Salt, and Junta. Yeah, Junta's almost definitely going to be his headline. All that time waiting for South America. I think it's the last card we drew also, so that's obnoxious, but not the end of the world. Question is, where is he going to put Junta? What's he going to do with Junta? We're almost definitely going to get a domination here. Unless he has Brush War. Or gets a... Now, even if he gets a really good Junta roll, we can still get domination. There has to be a couple things that go his way. Now, if things totally fail for him, we could get control and essentially, well, not quite end the game, but get pretty close to ending the game. This is also a great hand to give Ask Not, because Willie is the only card that's a problem of the 7 that we know. And yeah, like I said, some of our scorings are right here. So if he Juntas, it also gives us a chance to fix Africa, which we're excited to do. So let's see. Let's see what he decides to do here. I don't need to say that to him. It is. It is one of the reasons the game is continued, but it's still not worth mentioning. Okay, he has China, so he can also flip Pakistan here, which would give him... No, it would not give him domination, because I have 5 battlegrounds, and he has 1, would have 2, and yeah. Taiwan's still on the table, but he would have to take that first, then flip Pakistan, and he'd still be 1 battleground flip short. So, this has got to be Junta, though. Panama also good. Got to keep in mind that he's going to do that, but I think I'm okay with fixing up Africa after his Junta headline. You know most of my cards, man. That's a little surprising. I mean, I guess he could use Junta later to deal. He does have junta, right? I didn't forget about somebody playing it. No, we have not seen junta. Okay. 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 So, interesting choice. Knowing my hand already. Now he's got to play junta here. Even then, I don't know what it does. I mean, I understand CIA wanting to see our cards, and we see my cards, but it doesn't really make sense in this context, I don't think. I think junta was just a better play, though. When you roll was it a 1? A 2. Junta wouldn't have done anything either. I would have, I mean, put ops in, but I could have fixed that anyway, so. Yep. Uh-huh. Ooh, that's a nice realign for him. Very nice. Very, very nice. Still the ops currently to fix that, but the question is, does he poke, or does he just go to Columbia? If he goes to Columbia, we get mill ops. We have 2 scorings. I'm going to have to coup with special. I don't think poking does him much. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of... Oh, he does have salt, but you can't event it here or we win on a South America control. Oh, Red Scare Purge. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, now I think... What's this worth to me right now? 5 points. I don't know if this is worth it, to be honest. I don't think it is. I think we just score this now. Yeah, I think that's fine. But now he will probably, well, he might not salt. Okay, space, Voice of America. After we score Europe. Need to fix this up too, and this. Some things to do here. Some things to do here. Not that I'm not saying I think we're in trouble right now, but we got some stuff to take care of. I think we're going to hold liberation theology. Yeah, I think he'll probably event salt at the end, actually, so he can realign us out of France. Knowing that, taking Algeria is really important. I can poke. Okay, Latin American death squads. Yep. Okay. Let's space this. Oh man, a a purge of this turn could have made things a little bit spicy for us. Yeah, I think we're going to hold Libtheo. You score Europe here. Yeah, now Kennedy is really fine. I should have done Europe first. Oh well, this is fine. This is fine. Yep. Okay. Put one there. Nah, we don't need to worry about Europe right now. Let's do that. I've just talked myself into not caring about Europe because it's getting scored on this turn, and then we ask not. And gosh, I don't. Okay, kitchen debates coup. Are you gonna give us a coup? Coup target? Oh, nice. I think that's what we're gonna do with Kennedy then. Salt, UN, Panama Canal. Yeah, so he's going to raise DEFCON and realign us out of here, but with Europe scored, that's not awful for us. In fact, him giving us Milops, probably a mistake. I don't know that I would have done that if I were him. Okay, so a lot of the hazards behind us already. I guess grain sales back in the deck. That could be a huge problem for us. Like last game, when I was terrorized with grain sales after... Oh, okay. So he's playing it now. All right. That's a bit surprising. So Salt, and he gets Voice of America into his hand, and we will... Panama, Voice of America, UN. He might get rid of Panama here, but other than that... yes. Okay, so the question now becomes, we could coup like Lao or something and try to set up Dom in Asia. Could coup for Zaire, which is probably better. Go for control in Africa. With a 6, that does it. All right, so I assume he's going to Voice of America here. I'm not sure where. Probably over here. But we'll find out. If he does, actually, maybe he'll coup first because he's going to lose a point. Oh, wait, I counted something wrong here. That's good. I'm happy with that. That makes VOA less of a problem. Okay, so South African is out. He must not have UN. Or no, he does have UN. I just miscounted something, I guess. I think he has UN and Voice of America. You guys are probably like, duh, this is what's happening, and I'm just totally clueless over here. I imagine he's going to coup here, but what would be the target? Maybe Libya? Well, with Salt, though, in play, it's not great. I mean, he's not going to coup. He's going to give us another point, okay? This could have waited, I guess. I don't know. I mean, desperate times. Okay, so... we can get 3 points. No, we can't because he has UN. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure he has UN. Really think he probably has UN here. Though, the other side, though, the other side of the coin is if he has lone gunman. Now, if he has lone gunman, UN doesn't matter. Okay, we're just going to play Liberation Theology here, I think. Nothing here really concerns me. Oh, wow. Oh, I get to see his... Ha! Right! I get to see his card. Okay, well, we have no way of getting immediate points here. In fact, all of our points would go to him. I mean, Olympic Games, though, could get us 2. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I think we just take a big coup on Mexico. Or we don't even coup on Mexico. No. We use liberation theology and we flip Mexico. And if he coups Mexico, we coup Mexico back. There you go. That's what we're going to do. As I mentioned before, flipping Lao, also big for us. Though we need to protect Pakistan. It's probably more important than flipping Lao at the moment. I'm sure I've made so many mistakes this game. Africa, okay. All right, well, let's colonial rear guards and liberation theology. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay letting him take the first coup here, even with if he has lone gunmen. I mean, he could easily. He does have UN, so I don't think he's going to do that. He could also have Aldrich. I mean, I guess spacing here is worth a few points. Maybe Olympic Games is not crazy. No, it is crazy. It's crazy. It's not. What am I talking about? Not worth it. Okay. Reformer, also huge. I don't know why I didn't play that sooner. Let's do that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 with flower power. Yeah, Reformer's got to be played here. I don't want to give him a free coup with Glasnost, though I don't know he'd do it now with the points situation the way that it is. I wonder if there's ways I missed about finishing this game off sooner, but South America coming so late, and him realigning me out of Mexico and not giving me Fidel for a while made this a lost cause. So yeah, I don't know, but there probably were some. I mean, I'm sure there were mistakes made here. I'm just not sure exactly what they were. So feel free to jump on the commentary train and tell me what you saw. Now, if he, if he UN coups here, then I'm going to event We Will Bury You. And then we could space to the victory. I think Liberation was still the right move, though I need to play this quickly and consider We Will Bury You as a chance for 3 points. Okay. That's De Gaulle, a De Gaulle coup, I suppose. Yes, where's it going? Africa. Okay, we will coup that back. Could flip it back with Portuguese. Maybe cooing this is better. Am I spacing? I'm going to space North Sea. No, I'm going to space 5-year plan. So I can hold North Sea oil. I don't want to use this yet. I want to coup with this, even though it's not great. Okay. Olympic Games. He still has VOA, right? Yeah. So I need to put another op in here, or he's going to... Yeah, got to consider that. Definitely consider that. The VOA play. Okay, here comes China for realignments. Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. That's good for him. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll play this. Looks like Africa is what we're worried about here. However, he does still have VOA, so this is the time to use it. No, not going to use VOA here. This I don't, who cares about? No. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. VOA proof, VOA proof, VOA proof. Yeah, that seemed like a definite VOA. He didn't play it again, did he? No, he didn't. Really confused by that. If he doesn't have Africa, I mean, it's whatever, but that was the play. Now we have to play Reformer. I am not dropping the ball here on the Reformer. Space 5-year plan. I think, yeah, we're going to hold North Sea, even if he gets a point from Reagan bombs. It's that 1 point. If we lose by 1 point somehow. Oh, man, that's a great card to events. Okay. Still gonna do that. That. Yeah, let's do this. This is probably game over here. I mean, it seems like he has Africa, but maybe not. Oh, he can now play VOA here. I didn't think about that, but he also has this to worry about now. I mean, worry about. Europe's been scored. He's just trying to hang on here. But I would have, yeah, he would have used VOA earlier, I think. Take me out of Angola. Gonna give me a point? Yeah, this seems like... I don't understand, though, why he didn't play VOA. No, let's just coup with it. That's fine. We can coup with it. Yeah, I mean, he could have done something in Europe. Drop these down. I did have Reformer, so I could pick that back up. But attacking a sort of weak Europe was okay. Giving me the China card, I mean, I'm up by 16. I mean, all of this is just like such a long shot right now, and I don't blame him for being so discouraged. Just thinking, you know, if you're not going to win this on the board, so, I mean, if he has Africa in his hand, then all of this makes sense. You want to prolong the game until you can get a victory, but just some things to think about. If you can't win on the board, do as much as you can. What am I saying here? But set yourself up to, I mean, don't give me the China card if you can help it, so you can DEFCON me. Grain sales right now, terrible. Actually, I need to play VOA for that very reason. Let's go ahead, or not VOA, 5-year plan for that very reason. So, I mean, played your outs, as they say in poker. Yeah, I mean... All right, well, thanks for joining. It's been a long video, and it's been pretty one-sided throughout, so thanks for bearing with it if you did. And yeah, even for victories, please comment on things that I did stupidly or should have done better, or kind of drifting into space with my imagination as I'm so far ahead. That I've been beaten being as far ahead as I was in the mid-war. People have come back and done that, so you got to stay sharp. So again, thanks so much, and I'll catch you in the comment section.